Hi guys, welcome back to my channel, and if you don't know me by now, my name is Trini Lovely, and today we're going to have a very interesting topic. I'm not sure if you guys are hearing all that music in the background. I'm outside right now, and my husband left the window open. So today we're going to have a very interesting topic, and this is a topic that I naturally see floating around my timeline. There's memes made about this specific person and their family broke this generational curse. Now I do want to go into this topic. Now I want you guys to be very, very careful about what you guys put on energy around you. The energy around you is very important. You can talk things into existence on this run. So what is a curse? A curse is it's not based off of vibration and frequency, right? Someone family bloodline not in line with money, not in line with coming out of poverty is more off of vibration and more of frequency, right? The way your vibration, the frequency, the karmic lesson that family must learn, that doesn't necessarily means your family has a curse on them, right? To have a curse on your family and not be able to come out of poverty, and then you took yourself out of poverty, that's not the way it magically happens, right? So magically happens, it's not you just automatically coming out of poverty, because here you are as this go-getter, starting a business, going to school, getting this education, and landing this job. You took it upon yourself to come out of poverty. That's not a curse then. That's you. Doors were open for you. Opportunities was open for you. Your vibration may be higher, right? That frequency, that wavelength that you are on, you may have more opportunity to do that because you're walking around on a higher vibration than your family, right? That when you go look for the job, you're landing it. That when you go and you meet people, you're meeting positive people that is pushing you, supporting you. That you come into the family and you are the go-getter and you are successful, and because of that energy that you created around yourself and that belief and that manifestation, it takes you out of that poverty. But that's not a curse. That's not what a curse is. So when we talk about coming out of that generational curse, we got to be very careful of what you're doing to the line of your family, the energy you're putting on your family, because that's an energy that you're putting on the family. You're talking it into universe, saying that your family bloodline is cursed. And because you're that go-getter, you was able to come out of that poverty, and it took you. No, your line is not cursed. Your bloodline may not be cursed. What you're doing is crossing your bloodline. You're talking against your bloodline. We are our ancestors, okay? So we can't talk that energy against our ancestors. We can't talk that energy into our ancestors. So we got to be very careful about the comments that we make as people and how we cross our own self, our own bloodline. So as you know, words have power, right? We can't have it both ways, right? We can believe in ourselves, we can have faith in ourselves, we can manifest things into this realm, and we can, talk things into existence. You ever met a child or know a child that from a kid say, I want to be a doctor, and hold that vision, right? That dream, and make it a reality. And everything on that child's path in life set them up to exactly touch that opportunity and become a doctor? And that's how it is on this realm, because we talk things into existence. We have power. So when we talk against ourselves and our family and our bloodline, and we start calling things on our family, what we're doing is crossing our family. What's a cross? A cross can be anything from an evil eye, somebody talking negative about you, and it just crosses things on your path. For instance, let's say that you were in line for a promotion, and then you told a couple of people, and after you told a couple of people, they were ill wishing you. They were looking at you with the envy, with the energy of negativity. They were mad and upset that things were benefiting you. They can't cross your path. That's what a cross will be, right? So what's a curse? A curse can be anything that hits a generation, right? So it's like it's something magically that could be performed on you, and somebody can curse you. But when they curse you, they're literally actually hitting that whole bloodline. It could be, a curse can be somewhere where they curse everybody who's the firstborn. It falls on the generation, right? And this is why a lot of people have that misconception of, oh, I broke the generational curse, because everybody in my family is poor, and because everybody is suffering through poverty, and now that I'm able to come out of the poverty, I broke the generational curse. And that's not a reality. You can't break a generational curse that's aligned and attached with some kind of person that can perform magical abilities, where they can actually, stop everything that is on your path, that's coming your way, that's good. And you're saying, oh, you broke it. How did you break it? Did you went somewhere to go get this curse lifted off your family? Tell us, let us know, right? So it doesn't happen that, you come into the family and automatically, because you're here, you're breaking the generational curse. This is somebody who is going to, some kind of sorcerer, some kind of magical abilities has taken place, where they can attach it to an entity, or a black magician, or anybody who, playing in magic, can actually curse somebody, and then you can see that person's whole life pretty much goes downhill from there. So it's not as easy as a 1, 2, 3 of a child being born in your family, and this child wake up one day and this child is a go-getter, and this child runs in and educate themselves, or this child, became a business person. Whether you did all that or not, this curse still falls within the family. If somebody put a curse on the family, it's a curse on the family. It's gonna hit. It can hit all the firstborns. It can hit all the male in the family. It can hit all the female in the family. It can hit the target of who they want to hit, right? And that's what a curse pretty much is. We're in traffic right now. There's a lot of craziness going on. Then let's talk about a hex. What's a hex? A hex is totally different from a curse. So a hex is when someone actually perform, again, some kind of magical ability on you. And when I say magic, they're actually going in on your free will, right? And kind of controlled and binding, stopping, right? And stopping things in your life, right? Based on their free will, right? That they choose to do with their magical abilities against you, or someone paid them to put a hex on you, or somebody could even pay somebody to put a curse on you, right? And then the hex is something that it's not within the whole your lifespan, right? It won't fall on your firstborn. It won't fall on your child, right? It won't fall on your mom's or your dad or your sister. The hex is based on you, right? So the person puts the hex on you, that after a while the hex will eventually, it will loosen up, right? It could stop, right? The person will have to continue coming back and feeding the hex, right? In order for this hex to be strong and have that ability to affect you, right? And these are the difference between a cross, a hex, and a curse, right? So we got to be careful what we're saying when we're saying, like, somebody stopping my bag. You're crossing yourself, right? Nobody can stop your bag. right? Because you're talking that against you. That's the energy against you that you're putting out there. You're crossing your own self, right? Unless somebody literally hexed you, or you know for sure somebody cursed you, then that's the only time you want to tell somebody, well, you know what, in my bloodline, though everybody, the family generation, wait. Let's be clear here. We can't say those things against ourselves, right? So we got to be very, 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 careful what we're talking about ourselves as you go onto your spiritual journey, right? And you learn more in the world of how magically everyone is playing in magic, whether you're in a religion or not. You'll realize that it's so easy for you to actually cross your own self, right? And you'll realize that this is possible. This can happen to you. This can turn into you actually putting a cross on your own self. You're evil lying, you're putting that energy on you. And yeah, all the time, people can put hexes on people all the time, right? We don't know, right? You could be at a job and somebody don't like you, and this person is so bothered by you, right? Especially as a supervisor or manager. These are the people, right? A professor, who has that power to control this person's path with their money, and this person takes it very personal and go home, and this person literally, do you something, right? And then it comes with the hex, right? Or you have some kind of beef with this person and becomes like a hex, right? Where they actually go put a hex on you.